Hello and welcome back. Now, I was watching Mulan, and the words of Neville struck me. Neville always says to question, ask yourself, don't just blindly follow. Now Mulan, she did that. She did not just blindly follow tradition. And that is what we do sometimes, because with traditions and culture, they are a place to fit in, a place to belong, so you're not isolated and alone, right? There's community. So there's nothing necessarily wrong with culture or tradition. However, the strength can also become the weakness, meaning the strength of that community can become the weakness because we never question ourselves. We never question what we do. We just do it because it's always been done that way. So as I'm watching Mulan, the father, he's narrating and he's telling her about chi. Now, chi is that thing that animates. It's your spirit, your imagination. That's chi. And he says everybody has chi. But you know what? Chi's specifically for boys, not girls. And so Mulan looks at him and she's like, wait, what? What do you mean everybody has chi, but it's only for the boys? That doesn't make any sense. So she started to question. Now, as she questioned this, I guess you could say, she meets herself. Because that's all we ever do. We meet ourselves. And the person that she met, the woman who became the hawk that she met, says, well, you're not being true to yourself. See that? You're not being true to yourself. That is your spirit. When your spirit encounters something that does not sit well with it, you start to feel, well, that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel right. And that's the one thing I learned as a kid. Don't question God. And I always asked my granny, well, how are you supposed to learn if you can't ask a question? Don't question God. That's all I was ever told. That doesn't make any sense either. So we have to be like Mulan in this situation. When we encounter something that doesn't make any sense, Neville says you ask that question. Question. Who do you question? You. There's nobody else to question. You have to question you. You sit down quietly and you ask yourself, well, is that true? The thing that you want to question, is that true? So today, wherever you may be on your journey, don't just blindly follow. Do what Neville suggests and always question yourself. Ask, is this true? Is this right? Because that is where your freedom will come from. There's no sense in fearing that you're going to lose everything. You see, that's what happened to Mulan. Yeah, she was afraid of losing and dishonoring her family, but she did not stop in her pursuit because she could not. She was driven by something vastly greater than herself. She was driven by her spirit, which we all are. She did not stifle her spirit, so let us not stifle ours. Do you remember seeing Mulan's phoenix? Remember how Neville says, when Jesus was healing people, the first thing he would say is, rise? Well, that's what we have to do. You have to raise your level. You can't stay down there. You've got to raise your level up to achieve the level you want to get to. And that's what Mulan had to do. This is why we kept seeing the phoenix. The phoenix is there to remind us to rise every time. Rise in your level of consciousness. That's what I learned from watching Mulan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We're all on this journey together, so we may as well get to know each other better. Much love.